Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Right. All right, sir. Now check it what we completed there in the last session. All right. Now we are discussing about Springboard. In a Springboard, almost all everything here we completed here. Now then we need to go for what their approaches to prepare Springboard applications. For videos on Spring Boot and Hibernate, do we need to send email as we are already part of frameworks? Yeah, Kishore, I think you are sending this message continuously, right? And Hibernate also I have seen this message. Okay. And I think you're already aware about that our admission number. That means our office number, right? Adding that number. What is that number there? Yeah. Just 1 minute, guys. Continuously, I'm getting this message there. Hibernate also. Guys, then please remember this that videos that means classes videos are not available in my hand. Actually, that videos are provided for admin people. I think already you had discussed with your admin people there. Then I'm going to give this number. Please contact to this number instead of sending messages to me. Better to contact with this number. Our admin people will share that videos and all by verifying your admission number 7386095 600. Vinesh Reddy, Java 9 features videos are not uploaded. Are you attending that? Vinesh Reddy, are you attending class there? Java 9. That's okay. Daily, are you attending at Java 9 features topic? All right, sir. So when is the last class? When you attended the last class? Uh, Guys, then please take this number. Then better to use this number to get video support and all related to this admission. Okay. That's like what I'm telling to you. Contact to Right, sir. Yeah, the problem is what there, then it's okay. Almost 2 to 3 days of time. I opened that classes there at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. The timing was changed. 9 p.m. It's okay. 9:30 p.m. Not at 2 p.m. there. 9:30 p.m. The 2 p.m. is might be live class there. Videos live they are providing in YouTube. I think so. Not like this. And at 9 p.m. I opened 2 to 3 days of classes there when I was free. Then when I started there, but nobody's attended there. At least one day one member attended there. Second day nobody. So that's why just a few days I've given gap there. Again I will start it. Don't worry. Again I will start from one particular day. Okay. Right, sir. 9 o'clock, 9 to 10 o'clock. Okay. All right, guys. Then Jayant Agarwal, please let me check my schedule also, right? Then I have some fixed schedule, right? Let me check it. Why I'm conducting the class at 6 a.m. even? It's a burdenful thing, no? Because of the schedule lack only, right? Okay, sir. Good. 9:30, not 9:15. I'll give intimation from which day onwards I want to resume this classes. No. Yeah, some days I have not taken class there. Then again, I will. Once again, I'm going to give the content here. That means once again I will start it. Hmm? Right. Now let's see this now. Guys, any doubts? Can I start this topic or you want to ask any timing related things now? Any doubts, guys? Yeah. Okay. Guys, and one more thing, then within 2 days of time, then this demo link is going to be changed. Please try to contact with the admin people. Just I'll give that intimation there again. Within, I think 1 or 2 days of time, this demo link is going to be changed. Private link will come there. In that private link, please try to provide that actual admission number, whatever the admission number that is available with you. Then try to get ready that admission number. Then try to join with that admission number only. As in so many members without admission number, and some people are entering their admission numbers like advanced Java or maybe core Java admission numbers also. Okay, then try to recognize this. Fine. Right, so now let's move on to the points here. Vanity changing. I'll give intimation to you. Let's move on to the point here. Then the unnecessary discussion, all these concepts now. Let's move on to the point here. Any changes are going to be happen. I will give intimation officially inside the classes. Don't worry. All right, sir. Let's move on to the points here. Using simple Maven project in Eclipse or in IntelliJ IDEA. Guys, now I'm asking there. All of you aware about this Maven? All of you are having awareness on Maven? If all of you are aware about Maven, then it's okay. Very simple to understand this content. All right, sir. I think so everybody is having awareness on Maven. Steps to prepare Spring Boot applications. Now we are using that Maven. All right. Are you aware about it? That means, can you confirm it? All of your systems are having Maven. or else you require to install it again. You want to install it again, or you want to have already you had that Maven. If all of you install it, then I see any of you require to installation of this Maven. That means any of you wants to see that installation of the Maven. I think already we you have completed it, right? Yeah, not required to show this. Yeah, nice. That's nice. Okay, good. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. So first of all, here what I am telling now. First, we have to open Eclipse IDE. Let me open Eclipse IDE. The latest version already I think so I downloaded for this Eclipse previously. Let me use this Eclipse now. Double click on it. All right, so 2023-03. Right, so now here I need to provide a separate workspace. I want to prepare this. Insert this now. Observe carefully. Then I want to prepare a separate folder for the sake of our content here. Now, anything else like about Spring Boot, something else? No. Spring Boot, 8 a.m. Inside this folder, just I want to use like what the Eclipse apps. Right, sir. Launch. Right, sir. Just wait a minute out and let it come. Once it is coming there, then I'm able to show the point to you. Yeah. Guys, now tell me how I'm going to create this Maven project there. How I'm able to create this Maven project now? Tell me in Eclipse IDE. Tell me. Right, sir. First of all, here we have to go with what there. Directly here we have a create a Maven project. Directly we can create a Maven project. In Maven project, what we have to do there? Click on next button. All right. Now, of course, here we have to get like what there all the archetypes. No. Then here, if you select that internal, then we are able to get immediately Maven archetype quick start. Maven archetype quick start. Click on next button. So group ID. Here we have to provide the group ID like what there com dot Durgasoft. Then artifact ID app01. Then everything is okay. Just we can click on like what there finish button. Now here it able to start this. Then it able to ask like what there the details. Right. Now it is asking about the information here? Yes, you have to type like yes, then click on enter button or build success. Automatically the project is going to be created. Okay, right, son. Project is created. Just wait a minute after I'm uploading Maven project. That's clear. It's completed. Now here we are getting that Maven project. Just let us open this pom.xml now. Once you are getting pom.xml, there we have to provide some configuration details. Right, sir? At least we have to provide some steps here. What are the steps here we are using there? First of all, download and install Maven software and provide Maven configurations. That's okay, different issue. Next one is what there. Open Eclipse IDE and create Maven project. All right, sir. Third one is provide the configurations in a pom.xml file. What configurations here we are able to provide there? All right, the very first one. First, we have to change the Java version, guys. Then how we are able to change the Java version, guys? Now, by default, in Eclipse IDE, Maven is coming along with what there? J2SE 1.5 version, but we have to change it. Now, guys, now tell me what tag I have to use to change the Maven version there? That means Java version. Under the properties, we are going to define two properties. What two properties can we have to define there? Maven dot compiler dot source. Now here I want to provide like what there 1.17 Maven dot compiler dot target 1.17 here we are able to provide. That's it. You can understand this clearly. So these are about like what there Maven. So that means compilers, compiler plugin or compiler source and compiler target that we provided here. So now if you want to provide this, then what we have to do now? Just right click on this project. In this project, just we have to go with Maven. There we have to provide like what? Update project. Click on OK button. Automatically here we can see the Java SE 17 version. Java SE what there? 17 version change here we are able to see now. Clear or not? Alright, so now this is what we are getting. Next one is, so first of all here what we have to do there, change Java version. Change Java version. You know already how to change the Java version. After change the Java version, what we have to provide there in dependencies here we have to provide. So as of now here we are having only one dependency, that is what the JUnit dependency is available. Now I need to provide some other dependencies now. Alright, what dependencies here we want to provide? What exactly the dependencies here we want to provide? Now starter web dependency, that's sufficient as of now. Only one dependency. Then what dependency here we are able to get? Starter web dependency here I want to provide. Now let me check this. Explicitly I want to get it now. Now here Springboard starter web Maven dependency. Yeah, that we can search there. Maven dependency. Right, sir. Please remember this, all of you guys. mvnrepository.com is an official website. It is providing all the Maven dependencies to us. Right? mvnrepository.com. Springboard starter web. Okay, now right click on it, open it. Now inside these versions are available. Just we have to recognize which version is required for you. Just we have to understand it. Guys, all of you observe carefully. 3.x version is available. It is a recent release in our Springboard. It's totally a recent release. Now try to understand it. Now just I want to use the topmost version only. 3.0.6 Spring Boot 3.x version we are using now. Right, just let's copy this. Coming to this one, here we have to paste it. Alt Shift F formatting. All right, guys. Now before saving this particular one, if you observe this Maven dependencies, no, we have only one dependency here in our Maven dependencies part. But if I save this one, how many dependencies are coming? Just we can understand it clearly. Control S. It will take some time. Just see this one. How many things are coming? How many dependencies are coming there? Please recognize this. Guys, all of you are getting the content? All of you are observing this? Not just we provided only Spring Boot starter web. How many jars are coming there? All are interdependent jars. And moreover, it is using which version of the Spring internally? Which version of the Spring internally it is using now? 6.0 version. 6.0 is the latest version in Spring framework, not 3.0.6, sir. Now see this one. At least you have to recognize it, sir. Where we are getting the 3.0.6 now? No. Then it is providing what is 6.0.8. Please recognize this. The Spring version will come along with what there Spring AOP, Spring Context, Spring Expression, and a Spring Core. Somewhere else it might be identified here. Like this. In this cases here we are able to get. So this is the 6.0.8 version, not 3. Recognize it. Okay. Right. So now this is the beauty of Spring Boot. Just only one dependency. Only one dependency. Just we provided here, but so many interdependent content is coming. Guys, then once again, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice clearly. All of you get my voice clearly. All of you are getting my voice clearly. Any breaks in the middle? All right. All right, guys. Now observe carefully. Guys, then what we have done there up to now? So now if you observe this content here, change Java version. That's okay. Then provide what we have to provide, guys. Now tell me, provide Spring Boot starter web. What is the dependency here we provided here? Spring Boot starter web dependency in the pom.xml. That's it. Starter web dependency in the pom.xml. All right. Spring Boot starter web dependency in the pom.xml. Next one is what? These two changes we required that we have done. Point number 4. Observe carefully. All right, sir. My required configurations in pom.xml file is completed just in the Hello World application. And the next one is like what there? We have to go with src main Java where com.durgasoft.app01. Inside this app.java is existed. Directly, what is available here? App.java. Recognize, guys, what I'm telling to you, app.java. Here we provide it. Inside this app.java, this is, I'm thinking it's my main application actually. This is my main application. All right. This is normal Java program. Am I right or not? This is what Java program here? Normal Java program. Guys, please recognize this. This is normal Java program. Am I right? All right. If you want to make this normal Java program as a Spring Boot application, if you want to make it the Spring Boot application, there what we have to do, we have to use one annotation. That annotation is like what there? @ Spring Boot application. That's it. One more thing, Spring Boot application is coming, not available. Yeah, now it is coming there. Spring Boot application here we are getting. At the rate Spring Boot application annotation here we have to use. Come on guys, now this is almost equal to how many annotations there now, tell me? The Spring Boot application is almost equal to how many annotations there? 3 annotations. What are the 3 annotations guys, now tell me? Come on. At the rate component, at the rate component scan, at the rate enable auto configurations. All right, they are the 3 annotations which are available. That's okay, fine. Next one is after this. Now inside this main method, inside the main method, what we have to provide there, observe carefully. Now tell me, we need to run Spring Boot application or not from this main method? Running a Spring Boot application in the sense providing all the configurations, auto configurations, making ready the server and starting the server, that everything. So many things are going to be available here now. So that Spring Boot application here we have to run. To run the Spring Boot application, here we are going to use a predefined class. That class is what there? Spring application. What is this actually? Spring application dot run method here we have to use. Inside this run method, first parameter should be app dot class only. That means which Spring Boot class, which main class is available, that class here we have to provide. Now in place of the second parameter there we have to use what there? Aux. Okay, right sir. Understand it clearly. What I'm telling to you, to start the Spring Boot application, there is a run method in a Spring application class. If we call this run method of the Spring application class, automatically our Spring Boot project will be started over this app dot class. Automatically the Spring Boot application will start. Args is a parameter. If you provide any command line arguments there we can provide that command line arguments. That part we are going to see later on. No need to worry for it. Now Spring Boot application, at the rate Spring Boot application annotation will make our class is what the Spring Boot class. That means our program is what the Spring Boot application, which has internally auto configurations and component scan. These many things are available. Alright, so that's okay, fine. Alright, so now the remaining part is what? Just for the sake of our notification purpose, system.out.println of system.out.println of there we have to write, just I want to write some welcome message. Welcome to Spring Boot Eclipse. Spring Boot application in Eclipse. Welcome to Spring Boot application in Eclipse. Right, so now this is a simple message here I'm providing then. Is it container which is starting line number 1? No. Jayant Agarwal, understand it. Who is executing main method now? Tell me. Is it container or JVM? Who is executing main method? Is that container or JVM? JVM. JVM is executing main method. Inside this JVM is executing this Spring Boot Spring application run method. When JVM is executing this run method, inside the run method we have the implementation. We have implementation of the Spring Boot start. That means Spring Boot startup. The Spring Boot application startup code is available inside the run method. What startup code is available here? Observe carefully. What exactly things are available inside this run method there? How to perform auto configurations? How to create bean objects internally? That means activating that web application, application context, web application context container, and making ready the server and deploying our application on the server. That everything could be available inside what there, that run method. That run method will take care about like what there, that Spring Boot application activation port. So, but JVM will execute that run method. By the execution of that run method, automatically Spring Boot application activation is going to be performed. That means Spring Boot application is going to be started. Right, sir? Right, sir. Now, this is what exactly the meaning of this run method. That's okay, guys. Now, here, what is the point here I'm telling to you? Here, observe carefully. Now, here, we need to provide the configuration details. The fourth one is what there? Prepare main class with main method. Prepare main class with main method. Or else maybe simply speaking, prepare Spring Boot application class. Spring Boot application class. Now here I want to use like what there so many sub points I want to provide. Now try to recognize this. Declare a class with main method. Second one is what there provide @ Spring Boot application annotation over the main class. Next one is inside the main method access Spring application dot run method. Okay. Then after this, after completion of this, then what next one here? Fifth one. Write application logic in the main method. Whatever the application logic here we want to write in the main method, just you can write it. And the sixth one is like what there? Execute the Spring Boot application. See this here? How we are going to do this? All the points, no? Now here I provided my required content. The remaining part is what there? Just have to execute it. How we are going to execute it there? As a normal Java program, as a standalone application here, we can execute it. As a normal Java program, we can execute the content, standalone application. Right, sir? Now see this one. Just directly I'm going to click on run button. Or else maybe. Right click on it. Run as Java application. Not required to go for any other content here. Java application. That's enough. Automatically our application is going to be executed. Any of this, just directly I want to run it. Click on this run method. Automatically now see this one. Here we are having some console here. That console is giving more content here. So this is started. When we start this, now here we are able to get this. Now observe carefully all of you guys. Spring Boot. So the Spring logo is provided here. Spring Boot, the Spring logo 3.0.6. This logo is provided here. Then after this, alright, so now some details are existed here. We can understand clearly what details here we are getting now. Alright, now some 1 minute, guys. Yeah, now see this one. Starting app using Java 17 version. Some ID internally. Right, sir. Information it is provided. We can understand clearly. No active profile to set. Okay, profiles are not provided. Tomcat initializer. Guys, can you please check this point here? Tomcat initializer with the port is what? Tomcat is initialized with the port is what? That means which server it is using by default internally? First of all, tell me in a Spring Boot how many embedded servers are available? In a Spring Boot, how many embedded servers are available by default? 3 servers are available. All right, sir. Out of them, by default, which one was taken there? Even I have not given any server configurations, no. But by default, it has started what? Please check. Please check. By default, what server it has taken? Okay, Tomcat it has taken. What is the by default port number has taken for Tomcat? What is the port number by default? Okay, 8080. Next one is after completion of this, please recognize this. Started Tomcat server, starting service at the engine. Which version of the Tomcat? Which version of the Tomcat it has taken by default? Which version of the Tomcat it has taken by default? Alright, so now I'm using Spring Boot 3.x version, latest version. The latest version is using the Tomcat 10.1.8. Okay, alright. Please recognize this initializing Spring embedded web application context. What is this actually? Okay. Yeah, Manas, I will give that information. Just wait for a minute of time. I'll give him that information also. Of course, even if you are using that 8080, at present that 8080 is not running in my system. That's why it has taken that. Yeah, definitely some problem is going to be happen there. We have to use what there. We can change that port number also for the Tomcat. Guys, now observe carefully. Web application context. Initializing Spring Embedded. What is this actually? Servlet context now. Guys, in the Spring framework, up to now, what application, what context here we are using, what container we have used there, what IOC container we have used there. Come on. Up to now, we have prepared so many Spring applications. Up to AOP module we are doing there. Examples. What container we have used there, application context we have used. Am I right or not? Guys, now I'm asking one question to you. How many types of containers are available in Spring framework now? Two types of containers. What are the two types of containers now? First one is what there, Bean Factory, and second one is what there, application context. Bean Factory and application context. Bean Factory has how many implementations? Bean Factory has how many implementations? Only one implementation. XML Bean Factory. Okay. Application context has how many implementations? Application context has how many implementations? Three implementations. Three implementations mainly. Now tell me, what are the three implementations there? What are the three implementations there? File system application context, class path XML application context, file system XML application context. All right, class path XML application context. Annotation is the subtypes. No to think about it. Implementation, I'm telling that. Annotation context, application context is a different one. Third one is what? File system XML application context and class path XML application context. Third one is what? Web application context. Right, sir? Web application context or web XML application context, like this. Another thing is also available. That means by this we can understand internally web application context it has taken there. Web application, web XML application context is available. Web application context is a super type, I think so. It started anyway, whatever it may be. Initializing Spring Embedded web application context is started. Okay, please recognize this. Okay, next one is what? Tomcat started on port number 8080 with the context path is what there, slash, nothing is available. Started in 5.43 seconds, processing run, something else. Now tell me, all these are activities or not? Come on guys, all these are activities or not? All these are activities or not? Please respond for me, all of you know. All these are activities or not? Who has performed all these activities? No. Who has performed all these activities? No. Who has performed all these activities? No. Just in our program, in this piece of code, who is performing all these activities? No. Sir, don't give that more deeper answer. Just I'm asking, in this program, which line of code is responsible to perform all these activities? That's my question. Okay. All right. Not this is Spring Boot application. Spring Boot application is enabled some content. That's it. All these things are performed by Spring application.run method. Spring application.run method will perform all these things. But at the rate Spring Boot application is responsible for auto configurations, all the content. That's okay. But the point is, so starting the server, Tomcat server, and assigning some port number, deploying our application to the Tomcat server, that everything could be done by what method here? Spring application.run method. Spring application.run method is taking the responsibility is taking the responsibility of like what they're doing all these activities. Whatever the things here we are observing now, whatever the things here we are getting on console, whatever the things here we are getting on console, that all these activities are provided by, including this logo, provided by whom? Who is performing these things here now? Provided by, right, that Spring application dot run method. That's the point here we have to understand. Yes, of course we can see that open source code Spring application is available there. Spring application, where it is available there? arg.springframework.boot. There, go there. Inside this run method we can see. Not only that, if you want to customize, you can customize it if it is not final. The Spring Boot class, Spring application class is not final. Even we can customize it. Okay. All right, yes. Now this is exactly the point here. What I am telling to you. So only. All right. Now here I executed this program, right? I executed the program there. Have you seen any of my output? Have you seen any of my output? Right, sir. My output is what there. What I'm trying to display here. Welcome to Spring Boot application in Eclipse. Okay. Welcome to Spring Boot application in Eclipse. Right, sir. Okay, clear. So this is about our content here. Now let us check this clearly. Now, first of all, I want to take this pom.xml file here. Next one is app.java. Okay. All right, sir. Now that's okay. Now this is exactly the point here we can understand clearly about like what there the Spring Boot application. That means the very simple and very fast Spring Boot application. Just welcome a project or maybe Hello project that we have done. Okay. All right, sir. The same thing shall we do in IntelliJ IDEA? Same thing. Shall we do in IntelliJ IDEA? Can I go for it in IntelliJ IDEA? Right, sir. Already we have that project here previously. Now I want to prepare a new file, new project. Right. I want to create my own location there. Spring Boot 8 AM, where Eclipse we created there. Now I want to create a new folder. Folder name is what there. IntelliJ apps. Now just I want to select it. Then I want to provide like what there. app02. For example, I want to take Java. Maven here we have to select com.durgasoft. Artifact ID is like what there app02. That's okay. Then create button. Yeah, of course. This we can use like what there this window or new window. That depends. Right. Now observe carefully in pom.xml file here what we are getting. Nothing, sir. Just Java versions only here we are having. Even JUnit is also not existed now. All right, nice. Now here what we have to provide there? Just we have to provide dependencies. What dependencies here we required? You know, dependencies here we have to provide. Inside the dependencies, just already we had the dependency in our Eclipse IDE. Let me take this dependency. You know, starter web. starter web. Observe carefully. Now inside this sectional libraries, no, only 17th version is available here. Then after this here I need to load this Maven. If I load this Maven, then automatically here we have to get so many things. Just wait for a minute of time. Now it is doing something now. As usual. Now here we are getting all the content here. That's okay, fine. What next one, guys? Now tell me main.java. Now here only we have to do something. What we have to do there now? Tell me after getting all this content. Just anyway, just wait a minute of time. Now it is loading all the content here. Just it is showing some progress there. It is loading for all the content. Just we have to wait for a minute of time. Just wait a minute of time. Once it is completed, then we will we are able to get libraries and all. Just let us wait for that up to the time. Okay. Now it is completed. Now guys, now tell me what I have to use there at the rate Spring Boot application that we are getting. Now inside this main method, just we have to remove this. Of course, we can use it, no problem here. Now here we have to use like what the Spring application dot what method is existed here, run method. Inside this, just we have to provide like what there main dot class comma args. Okay. Now okay, I want to write that same information here. What is that information there? Welcome to Spring Boot application in IntelliJ IDEA. This message here we provide it. Okay. Remaining part is what that just we have to run this example. That's enough. Now here only one dependency here we provided. Then remaining part is what that just we have to run it. So just run main. That's it. It has to execute this. Main method has to be executed. Now here we are getting that logo, Spring Boot logo. Oh, application failed to start. Why, sir? Can you tell me, guys? Then why it is failed here? Why it is failed? Yeah, port number is already in use. Why? Because here we started this program or not. Now 8080, this application APP01 is running there. Not version issue, port number issue now. So here is already in startup mode. That means 8080 port number is already started. 8080 port number is already in use. So we have to terminate this. We have to terminate this. Then in Eclipse I terminated this. Now here I want to re-execute this. Yeah, now see this one. Now we are getting our output. Required content is completed. Now here we executed this. There's an input data to the run method. That which application is a Spring Boot application now? Which class is a Spring class? Jayant Agarwal. Which class is a Spring Boot class now? Tell me. Main class. That main class must be provided as parameter to the run method. Run method will use this main class as an entry point for what the Spring Boot application. That's why it has to take it. It will take this. And args is what there for the sake of the command line inputs. In the future, if you provide any command line input, then it will take it. Yeah, the point is what there, that Spring Boot entire Spring Boot is running with the main class. Main class is what there, starting point for the Spring Boot application. That's why we have to pass it. All right, sir. Okay, fine. Please try this, Jayant Agarwal. Then one time just try to practice this and try this now and give intimation. Even so far I have not checked it. Try to practice one time and give intimation to me what is going to be happen. Definitely your application is not going to be executed. Sure. Okay. All right, sir. Now this is in like what there Eclipse IDE. That's okay. Then what next one after completion of this? In IntelliJ IDEA also I shown that how to run this Spring Boot application. Now tell me guys, that Hello World application is very simple or not? Almost all equal to the core Java or not? And one more thing here I'm telling there, all of you observe carefully. Here dependency, one dependency here we required so many dependent jar files here we are getting, that's okay. Okay, fine. But even dependencies we provided explicitly in this approach now. But we can provide the dependencies, automatically in a Spring Boot applications if we go for next approaches. What are the next approaches here we are able to use there? That next approach is what there, understand it clearly. STS, using STS, Spring Boot application through STS. Spring Boot application through what there? STS. Guys, now tell me, what is this STS actually? What exactly this STS no? Abbreviation. ID, it's okay, I understood that. Spring Tool Suite. Spring Tool Suite. Spring Tool Suite. Alright, sir. Objective is what there. Main objective is what there. To simplify the preparation of Spring based applications. Next one is designed on Eclipse IDE exclusively for Spring applications. SCS is exclusively for what is Spring and its related applications. So just it's almost all Eclipse IDE only, but a separate layer is there on the top of this Eclipse IDE to simplify the Spring Boot applications. Okay. All right, sir. Then how we are going to get it? From where we are able to get it? We have to download this or not? We have to download this. We have to install it in our system. Then after that, we have to prepare the Spring Boot application there, starter project. Then after that, we have to execute that project. So many things here we are able to do now. Right, sir? Guys, then shall we see this on tomorrow? Shall we see this content tomorrow? Then how to do this total Spring Boot through SCS? Right. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you.